And Alejandro Gomez, he's coming to rub my face in it. Oh no, the sky's falling. Kane missed a penalty. Hello everyone and welcome back to Tottenham Hotspur Career Mode, where we have a little bit of an extended episode today. This month is a little bit busy, shall we say. We have 6 games in 3 weeks. We have a lot happening, including our Europa League debut, which is awesome. Finally playing our first European game in this save. But before that, we do have a game against Manchester City. We have a game against Burnley in the Premier League, and then we also had this little derby against Arsenal. Arsenal. So here's my plan. We'll be playing 4 games in simming 2. We'll be simming the home game against Burnley, and we'll be simming this Carabao Cup game against Aston Villa because I just can't be bothered with the Carabao Cup this season. So that's going to be the plan. We'll be playing away at Man City. We'll be playing away in the Czech Republic against Viktoria. Plzen? I have to figure out how to pronounce that properly. We'll be playing away at the Emirates in Arsenal, and we'll be finishing out the episode against AZ from the Dutch League. A lot happening. A quick little review of the table will show us we are in 9th place right now. We had a bit of a rough episode last time, but we're hoping to turn our fortunes around in a hurry. We do have a game in hand upon, I guess, the rest of the league, actually. So a win against Manchester City will actually see us vault back up into the top 4. So, fingers crossed, that is a bit of an important thing, and that is going to kick off the episode. If you're liking these episodes so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the like, and hit the notification bell so you hear all about all the upcoming episodes that we will be uploading soon. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. I'm going to set my lineup around, change some kits, and we're going to go play in Manchester. Manchester City get the kickoff. Zakaria tackles well, and we look to do a very familiar counter-attack, but Rodri is there to intercept the pass from Harry Kane up to Bergwijn. We've had a lot of luck against Manchester City in the past. There was that famous match last season. It was a 6-2 match. I hate to keep bringing that up. Sorry, Sin, for bringing that up some more. Kevin De Bruyne with the great tackle. Wing play for Man City is going to be key for them, I believe, as it is in real life. So we'll need to watch their speed, watch the pressure, as Sterling tried to get the ball away from Strakosha. Zakaria in the middle. He seems to be bossing it pretty well. Bergwijn gets forward to Son, and if he settles on the pass, that's going to be our first goal against Manchester City. The results now is looking a lot like the way the last match went. And that's a great start for us. A healthy counterattack from Bergwijn and Son. Great timing on the pass there as well. The Son had Emerick Laporte draped all over him. If we didn't get that pass, if we didn't get past the keeper, probably would have had a free kick at the edge of the box and possibly even a penalty depending on the placement. 1-0 to us. I believe that's going to be, is that Son's 4th goal? 4th goal in the Premier League. That's a great start for him and a great start for us. Let's go. Kane and Lo Celso are trying to go back and forth. It didn't quite work out for us as the pass from Lo Celso wasn't nearly as clinical as the pass from Kane. A good football is always coming from Man City as I'm trying to watch their wings, and I overcommitted on the tackle there. And Alejandro Gomez, fairly new signing, I'm not sure when they got him, equalizes for Manchester City. And he's coming to rub my face in it. 1-1, and as quickly as we score with our quick strike, Man City say, I could do that too. 1-1, again to Alejandro Gomez. Strakosha tries to come out and nearly gets to it. I was a little hesitant with him because I didn't want to overcommit a second time. But I should have overcommitted 0 times. Rodri hoofs it wide all the way out to Riyad Mahrez, who we nearly signed in the transfer window. Don't make me regret my decision, Wires. Oh, gets it around me. Gomez nearly gets it around Militao. He's got a lot of pressure in the box. I get it away successfully, though. Lo Celso gets forward to Zakaria, and we have lots of space on the counter. Is that going to be for Bergwijn? Gets it around his man. Gets it past Ederson. And the goals are coming thick and fast for us. Steven Bergwijn off the counter. Does well to get into the lower corner past Ederson. They committed a lot of bodies forward. And that move right there sees us around. Was that Ruben Diaz? I believe that was Ruben Diaz. Because, yeah, Laporte's back over there. 2-1 us. And it's going to be a high-scoring game, I think. Again, I'm going to try not to overcommit. To see what they're trying to do. We got Kevin De Bruyne down the middle. And only just now am I comfortable switching out to the outside. Skriniar. Oh, he's absolutely brilliant, Skriniar. More brilliant than my pass was there. Militao gets it away from De Bruyne successfully. And we, again, are trying to get away from it. Bergwijn's away from his man. I'm going to see if I can cut that back in. I was nearly got it back with Kane, but I was a little bit too finicky over there, trying to didn't see quite enough space, I thought, to shoot. Although I should have just tried to bury it with Bergwijn. That sounds like a very morbid cooking show, doesn't it?
Bury it with Burnley.
Gonna get the ball away from Griezmann. That's gonna end the half. 2-1. If not for one defensive gap, or gaff, I guess. Yeah. Let's go on. So the game plan for the second half, as I immediately lose the ball, the game plan for the second half is to be patient, but still forward-thinking. You don't have to use that if you don't want to. Just about off kickoff, Mahrez was doing all sorts of terrible things to my defender. If not for a save off a Griezmann shot, he would be equalized right now. And Donnelly tries to get it forward to pass Sterling, but he intercepts it. And we have to get back on defense in a hurry. Alejandro Gomez is trying to work me over on the right side of the penalty box. He kicks it inside to Rodri. Overcommitted a couple times there. And Gomez puts it past me again. He's going to have a rather, shall we say, overdone celebration with his manager? Okay. I know he doesn't like being in Atalanta in real life, but yeah, whatever. I think next transfer window, I might have to do a couple of drastic things. I know I have like 4,000 center backs, but I need a world-class one. Militao's good, but he looks like he might be more rotation worthy. I need a center back partner to go with Skriniar. Someone big, someone expensive. Good football per usual from Man City. I'm trying not to overcommit because I see the free man in the middle. Oh, we do well to force it out for a corner there because it was 2-on-1, and that was dangerous as all get out. Got Ferran Torres coming in for... Is he coming on for Sterling? Yeah, he's coming out for Sterling. Whipped in. It's whipped in corner and only cleared out as far as Bernardo. Gomez tried to go for his hat trick, and we cleared it all the way out to Laporte. Lo Celso has the ball now, and I can't breathe any easier just yet because Man City still have me on the ropes here. Gomez is coming back in. He's trying to watch Griezmann, and De Bruyne gets it to Griezmann. Mr. Kocha sends it out for another corner. Loads of pressure from Man City, and I need to make another sub. Yeah, I need to make a sub, and quick. I'm going to send Zakaria back. I'm going to take Militao out and put Tonali in. I'm holding off on going wide. I may bring Hirving Lozano, try to force him wide. But we're not quite there yet. Cancelo goes out, so Man City already used all three of theirs, and they bring on Porro, who I am very unfamiliar with. I'm not sure if that's a region or something. Silva whips that in. It's cleared away by Zakaria, and I need to wait on some guys before I can counter. Oh my gosh. Son gets it away from Angelino. I am waiting on bodies to get forward. And send that out to Lo Celso, who's going to send it back into Son. Again, still waiting on bodies to get forward. Is he offside? Bergwijn was offside. Tonali gets it over to Lo Celso after the overcommitment. I'm going to try to get over to the far wing to Reguilon. Cut this back inside. I thought I had a cross, but wasn't quite as open as I had hoped. We tried to pass it over to Ndombele, but De Bruyne intercepts us. That may have been our last chance in the match. Griezmann has it forward to De Bruyne. Oh, gee, City, stop it, City. Angelino sends that outside, and we're going to have one more chance off a throw-in. Son throws it into Ricardo. Angelino kicks it back out. We have another throw-in for us. Gonna try to get that to Bergwijn. We're gonna see if we can get a last-minute goal here. No, we cannot. That should be it after the kick back to Laporte. Ref, in the game. Skriniar clears it. No, ref, in the game. They hoofed it forward after injury time, and we are lucky to come away with a point there. 2-2. Disappointing 2-2 if you take out the last 5 minutes. I mean, I'll have to take it. It is Manchester City, but would have liked to come out with all 3 points there. Let's see what the table's looking like. And after that match, based on actually goals scored, we are in 6th place. Behind Leicester City and Manchester City, although on points we are all tied. So we are tied for 4th, annoyingly 4 points behind Arsenal and Liverpool, and 5 points behind Manchester United. So we have some ground to make up, but all is not lost, and this is our best, I think our best start in the league since we've been here. I'm going to have a quick train. We're just going to quick send that. We're going to rotate the side as we get ready for our first Europa League game. I'm going to see what email just came in. Utrecht, FC Utrecht want to loan out Diego Prestas. It is a loan to buy, and that's going to help us with our board objectives. I'm just going to go ahead and negotiate that real quick. Yeah, I'm going to just do a quick negotiation, blah, 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 blah. And we'll just accept it because I can't delegate that out apparently. Short-term loan, accept that. They want us to cover a chunk of the wages. We'll accept that as well. 1.25 transfer fee. We'll just accept that straight away. That's fine. We'll just get out of that. Forgot to tell you off screen, we did have an offer for Gareth Bale from Napoli, and I went ahead and accepted that too because he still is on our transfer list. If that goes through, he'll be leaving us in January. But enough with that. Got another email. I'm trying to get to this game. My apologies. Orlando City from the MLS want to buy Eduardo Emerald. Again, I'm just going to accept that, and we're going to try to start clearing some of the dead wood out of here. This is our first Europa League game. I'm going to attend this press conference, rotate the side, because we're going to need to rotate them for Burnley. And we're going to do this first game against Plzen. Hopefully it's pleasant. Welcome to Europa. Plzen is rocking a 4-3-3 with Stanek at the back, Hibbs, Brabic, Heda, Havel at the back as well, with Harava, Bucha, Cermak in the middle. The front three of Kopic, Bogle, and Balua. I've not heard of any of these guys, so hopefully I didn't rotate too heavily. As you're about to see, I did actually rotate pretty heavily. I want to save some of my best guys for Burnley coming up, but I don't want to take this team for granted either. Hopefully I didn't. If I did, pulling a classic Freckles, and hopefully we didn't. I got a 4-3-3 as well with Strakosha at the back, Gazalisco, Upamecano, Kabak, and Oria are my back four, with Zoboslai, Skip, and Ndombele in the middle, with the front three of Sessegnon, Tyrese Campbell, and Irving Lozano are all three making their debuts. Is Lozano making his debut? I don't recall. I know Tyrese Campbell is. Let's go get some points. Let's go start off on the right foot in the Czech Republic. Come on, you Spurs. Going inside to Zoboslai, going to try to go through to Tyrese Campbell. Try to cut that inside. And can we get it through? No, we're blocked well, and Stanek ends up with the ball. Out wide to Oria, who immediately passes forward to Irving Lozano. No one from the Czech Republic is going to be catching him. Let's see what we can do with this. Kick it back to Ndombele. Get it to Zoboslai for his first goal in the Europa League. Goes to Dominik Zoboslai off a great wing play down the right side. And then after that, the right pass at the right time. Oh, don't troll him. Don't be that guy. I'll take the goal, though. 1-0 over Viktoria Plzen. We worked down the right side over to Ndombele, and we had a small and shrinking space, but we did end up finally getting it there. We nutmegged our own guy. Sessegnon does well to get his legs far enough apart for us to shoot through him. 1-0 to us. Throwing off a tackle by Gazelisco. Cermak hasn't. He passes back to his defender, Heda. They're not afraid of us, this Czech team. They are going forward. Oh, and he ball rolls me to absolute oblivion there. Thankfully, Bogle's shot was not clinical in the least because I got absolutely done by Dalua. Plzen's putting a lot of pressure on me. Get forward to Upamecano, who was surprisingly making a run. We tried to score a second goal with Zoboslai, but that ends up out for a corner to us. It's going to be Sessegnon to take this, I believe. If Sessegnon takes it, whips it inside. Upamecano was on the end of it, but his header wasn't very good. And Ndombele passes it inside to Lozano. The shot's blocked. Still under a lot of pressure from Plzen back here. A lot of defensive pressure. I'm not feeling like I'm going to lose the ball at all, but it's enough to make me make sure I'm paying attention. Campbell gets that inside to Ndombele. Oh, Breivik blocks him well, and Strakosha is there to clean it up. Might need to clean up after me a little bit more here. Thankfully he does, because I just did a terrible decision. Just going to hoof that forward and end the half. 1-0. A little unstable. Got to watch so I don't bottle these 3 points. Let's go to the second half. No changes at the half for me, as I'm trying to hold off on making a whole bunch of changes because I want to see this game off so that I can bring on some of the prospects. I don't want to disrespect Plzen at all, but especially after that first half. But I need to get my prospects going if the board are going to keep liking me. Poor pass from Zoboslai, and we are back on our heels again. Hibbs passes it. He lofts it forward to Bucha. Not to be confused with kombucha. And Hibbs is on this left wing again. They're trying to punish me for that terrible dad joke I just said. Kopik has it. Try not to overcommit. Also don't feel stable at the back here. Ori is doing his best to try to do something defensively. Kopik goes off for someone that I don't know because I don't know this team very well. Mahalik? Mahalik's going to be the one coming on for them. Is that going to be a free kick? Okay, free kick to Plzen in a very dangerous spot. They whip that in. Thankfully, Ozan Kabaka's there to clear it, but he only gets as far as Heda. And Mahalik, fresh off the bench, tried to do a worldie of a goal. Campbell has it. There's lots of space for Ndombele, and this might be our second right here. Oh, great save by Stanek. Would have liked to have gone cross goal with that. Probably should have in hindsight, but you know what they say about hindsight. Our corner's cleared out. I'm lagging a little bit. Our corner's cleared out, and Aurier ends up with the ball. Passing forward to Ndombele. Let's see if we can... Oh, did Zoboslai in for a brace? He is. A perfectly timed run by Zoboslai and a great pass by Tyrese Campbell. See us ahead 2-0 in our first match in the Europa League. Come on. That was great work from Tyrese Campbell. I'm very impressed with him. I want to see that again because I was really concerned that I didn't do that in time. Oh, that was perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. That's borderline a little bit unfortunate for Plzen. Very fortunate for me, 2-0. I'm going to start bringing on some of these prospects. So a couple of like-for-like substitutions. I took off Ryan Sessegnon and brought on Gareth Bale. And making his Europa League debut, we have Weiser, who's coming on for Ollie Skip. Going to see if we can just see this one out. I was tempted to bring on, I believe, Pinto at Cam, but I want to give Zoboslai his chance at a hat trick if I can. Hibbs has it. We're getting a little bit of pressure from Plzen again. Harava has it and passes to Mahalik over to Hibbs. Aurier gets between him and the ball, though, and we are on the counter. We're going to see if we can pass this forward to Zoboslai. We can. See if we can pass this forward again to Tyrese Campbell. It's a little far out wide to get his hat trick, but we're in for a corner, though. We'll try this here, and then maybe we'll bring off Ndombele for the other prospect if we get another goal here. Zoboslai kicks it in. I am 3 seasons into this, and I still can't head a ball. Bale was completely in the clear, and that should have been 3 with my eyes closed. But I head the ball about like I play football in real life, and it's still 2-0. Plzen, we're kind of just passing it around before they try to get forward a little bit, and they see us intercepting their pass, and we are away with Gareth Bale down the right wing. He's just going to hoof it in. Not going to get too many chances to score. If you're going to be finishing like that, I'm not going to give you too many more chances, Bale. Oh, where was the curve we had in Season 1? I had Zoboslai clear down the middle to get his hat trick, but Gareth Bale and myself got selfish. Unfortunate. Got 5 minutes left, and I'm just going to go ahead and bring on my third sub. I'm going to take off Ndombele, and we're going to put on Pinto for a few just get him a few minutes, get him started, get him all nice and happy, and we're going to see if we can just see this one out. Going to bring him forward as a cam. Therefore, everybody is on their good positions that they like. And let's just see this one out.
Oh, surely. He must finish. Oh, a goal to reduce the deficit. My goodness, that gets the pot.
2 minutes left, and Plzen run my clean sheet. I forget his name. Who scored that? But oh yeah. That was a terrible showing by my defenders. That's why you're rotation and you're not starting Upamecano. Regardless, 2-1. We still have the points. We're thankful for that, but it's a little bit closer than we would have liked. First goal for Andrasic, and let's just go ahead and just kick this to the back here, and maybe we can see this one out. Actually, we got a little bit of time left. Let's see if we can score here. 90th minute, 2-1 now. Weiser and Pinto are going back and forth. We're going to see if we can go out wide here to Gasalisco. Zoboslai has it. He passes forward to Pinto, who's over to Campbell. I'm going to try to get around our man. We're unsuccessful in doing so, but that does see the rest of injury time out. That's probably going to be the end of the match right here. All 3 points to start off our group stage in Europa. Big picture, I'm happy, but I'm not happy with that last defensive gaff. I can't say the word gaff. Coming back off our win in the Europa League, we do have an email for a loan offer for Sebastian Gell from Benevento. Is that going to be a loan to buy? That is a loan to buy. I am happy with that. Let's go ahead and delegate that because I don't feel like dealing with another long negotiation cutscene. We'll do a short loan because I want these guys out of here. So if he'll do a short loan to buy, I will be happy with that. We're going to move ahead to this game against Burnley, and I do have another scouting report in for Kevin Mbabu because I just did that off screen because I was bored. Let's see how good he is right now. He's 82 rated. He'd be great for a backup, but he can't unseat Pereira, unfortunately, for Mbabu. So I'm going to attend this press conference because I kind of, off screen, ragged on my guys a little bit for that last minute goal. We're going to do this here. Let's see if we can get the morale up a little bit for the league. See if we can artificially inflate our chances since I won't be actually doing this one. Let's see. Squad's in good shape. We're as good as anybody. Yeah, let's get this morale up a little bit. Team's been absolutely flying. We have been. I think there's... Yeah, this is what I expect from us. We're trying to win at least 3 trophies, if not more. The fourth one's gonna have to be on a full sim, but we're gonna be shooting for at least 3. How will you motivate your players? Yeah, you can't pick and choose your games. You have to be good in all of them. You can't slack off, no matter how much you want to. Burnley are 20th right now. Poor Burnley. I'm going to be not rotating my squad at all. We're going to be going full strength, and we're going to see if we can continue their misery a little bit. We have our full normal side. It looks like their likely lineup is going to be Peacock, Farrell at the back, with Rochia, Garcia, Kudipov, and Loughton as their back 4. They have a mid 4 of Redmond, Brownhill, Shelby, and Goodmanson with a strike partnership of Van Wolfswinkel, and Getch. So hopefully it's going to be a good win for us. 2-win for us. Irving Lozano comes off for Harry Kane, and he scores both of our goals like in consecutive minutes. I kind of want to see that. I wish we had highlights like they do in FM. No, he didn't even. He came on. I read that wrong. Lozano came on and then immediately scored. He scored 1 goal. Son scored another goal at the 29th minute, and Kane missed a penalty. Oh no, the sky's falling. Kane missed a penalty. Well. 2-1 win, and Newcastle win over Arsenal 2-1, so that should bring us a little bit closer to Arsenal in the league. Email just came in. Gareth Bale will be sold to Napoli in January. I'm happy with that. I'm going to accept the offer. We'll see if they can do some terms over there. See if we can get another player out of here. You were fun, Gareth Bale. Probably shouldn't have brought him in for season 2, but what are you going to do? We will go forward to Aston Villa, and we have a lot of emails coming in. Let's see. Emerald is going to be sold to Orlando City. That's good. Diego Prestes has agreed to his short loan. That's good. That's good. Scouting reports are a little bit late in the safe to be doing too much with youth prospects, unfortunately. I'm going to go quick send this game against Aston Villa real quick, and I will show you the result in 3, 2, 1. And we lose 2-0 to Aston Villa in the EFL/Carabao/insert sponsorship here Cup. So that's one set of games that I'm not going to have to worry about for the rest of the season. Yes. And good news, we did lose to Aston Villa, so now that means Jack will be happy. What he doesn't know is we also started our 4th string. Oh well, my team will be very, very fit and ready to go against Arsenal here in a couple of days. Got some stuff coming in. England covered, that's fine. Sebastian Gale is ready to go on a short-term loan to buy over to Benevento. I'm going to accept that. If they accept terms, I will be happy. Everybody's accepting terms. Hopefully, that'll see a couple players out. We're going to advance one more day. Irving Lozano wants to play against Arsenal. Won't just be on the bench. I'll definitely think about it. Definitely think about it. I think he's earned a start for sure. I'm going to attend this press conference. I'm going to get back to my full strength squad, and let's go beat up the dreaded evil Gunners. Arsenal's lineup against us will be 5-2-3 with Leno at the back with Carvajal, Pavard, Bonucci, Mavropanos, and another guy doing their back 5. Who's the other guy? Medley with Guendouzi and Partey as their middle 3 with middle 2 with Porto, Daniel Malin, and Lorenzo Insigne as their front 3. I have my normal lineup that you all know and love, so we won't be doing that. What we will be doing is scoring goals because it's Arsenal and I can't stand their faces. Let's go. Come on, you Spurs. Let's go get like 3 goals and not give up any. And Ndombele almost wins the throw-in off of Arsenal, but they do have it, and they're putting pressure on me already. Malin has it, but Skriniar tackles the man, who only clears it as far out as Medley. But we do have a chance here. Lo Celso starts to power forward. Going to see if we can get it away from Carvajal. We're successful. Wait on the run by... I was trying to wait on a run by Steven Bergwijn, but we weren't quite fast enough there. After a bit of a fracas, we're going to power forward. I was trying to get it over to Son. I'll take the pass over here though. Kane does have it, and Leno blocks us well. Leno blocks us well again after Mavropanos goofed and Kane got the ball away from him. That is still 0-0 or 0-0 or whatever term you want to put there. But it could have very easily, and probably should have been 1-0 to us off of Harry Kane. And Ndombele get the ball off of him. And Ndombele and Medley are in a big battle over there. Medley comes out on top. And Thomas gives the ball away directly afterwards. Working on this counter here. Bergwijn's going to go inside to Son. And my front 3 are just kind of slowly working. I saw space for Son, but we're still just kind of working. Be patient. They do have a back 5, so they're going to be difficult to break down. But the more we have the ball, the more they don't. It sounds silly, but it's very hard to give up goals when you have the ball yourself. Guendouzi powers forward, and that's going to be out for them. There's a lot going on and not much to talk about.
Arsenal pushing forward with options available.
after another bit of a fracas, we ended up with the ball off of Region, and we are very unstable, like in front, which is weird. We're unstable in the front, and we're doing a little bit more solidly at the back. Porto ends up with the ball all the way down the right side, and this could be trouble. He kicks it back to Carvajal. Oh, come on, get forward, Strakosha. Exhale after that moment. I mean, I'm having all these weird little things going where I'm not getting the yips per se. But, oh my gosh, Bonucci blocks as well. That's going to be the end of the half. But what I was saying is I'm just one pass away everywhere. Let's see if we can get forward and go get the goals in the second half. So, a couple changes at the half. I set Kane to try to get in behind, which apparently he wasn't doing already. And I have this little guy named Irving Lozano that I brought in for Steven Bergwijn. Maybe the extra pace will do it for me. It's a bit risky, but I'm willing to risk it to get ahead of Arsenal at any rate. Irving Lozano does end up with the ball here. Gonna try to get through to Zakaria. Get around him, Kane. Try to cut in. Can I get it around Leno? No, Leno saves us again. That is out for a corner. Stop it, Burnt Leno. We're going to whip this in fast. Try to get it off of nobody's head. It is cleared out. Ricardo ends up with the ball. And we're still putting pressure on. Try to get around the man here. Get around him again. Porto has it. He tries to transition over to Carvajal, but we see it coming well. We're not doing a very good job of getting the ball off of him, though. And we send it out for a corner with Sergio Region. Guendouzi's off, and who's that off for him? Marichuk? I'm not sure who that is. That might be a region or a youth guy of some sort. Guendouzi's off for... Doesn't matter because the play started. Go get the ball. Skriniar gets the ball away from Malin. Waiting for the run, but Kane... Oh. Go away, Arsenal. No one likes you. We do get around the guy. And for some reason, Leno comes out of his goal. And that opens the door for Kane to get us past. To get us past for the time being. 1-0. And with what all that was going on, he just calmly just guided his body away from Bonucci. And that is muy bonita. Uno y cero. Don't know why I started speaking Spanish there. It happens. Maybe Lozano inspired me. Anyway, 1-0 Spurs. Arsenal making another substitution. Is that a Cuadrado coming on for someone else? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's Medley. So that's them replacing another wingback, or replacing a wingback. Just a little bit of space for Lozano. Kane's trying to be patient, and I'm going to just see if I can get it around the man. Wasn't able to, but rebound does go to us, and we're still in business. Trying to see, can we get around the guy there? No, Bonucci blocks us well. And hello, can we get it? Almost a big mistake for Arsenal, almost seeing us getting another goal there. But we still are putting pressure on him. Son gets it, does well. Leno with an amazing save there. That was, I got to give him credit there, even if he is wearing red and white right now. Small change for us. We're bringing on Upamecano in place of Dennis Zakaria. We're going to move to a back five. We're still keeping our attack the way it is. So not much of a change. We're just bringing one guy a little bit farther back. Sebastian Haller is on for Arsenal. Get that, Skriniar. Thank you. And Cuadrado gets it up to Haller. And we are suddenly in a pickle. Don't give up the 2 points. Marichuk is dancing around at the 18-yard box. 18-yard box. A little bit of time left, but Strakosha lets the ball squirt under him. He gets nutmegged. Keep words in. Oh, come on, EA. Come on, Arsenal. Gutting way to possibly give up 2 points. That's just disgusting. 1-1. Kane gets around it off the kickoff. Benucci kicks it away. Draw in North London at the Emirates. I wish I could express how much that ticks me off. Oh, stop it, Porto. Acting like, oh, we're going to be sportsmen. Now, screw you. Let's go back to the table. Now, I just want to show everybody the match facts of what happened. Arsenal had 3 shots, 45% of the possession to my 6 shots on target, and over half the possession. Get FM'd, I guess. So we'll see how the other results went. Man City did beat Liverpool, so that tightens up the top of the table a little bit. We are back to Europa, and unfortunately for AZ, we're about to take a bunch of frustration out on them. I want to see the table real quick. Let's go over there. So, quick look at the table. The 2 extra points would have been delicious because we would have been tied for 3rd. As it stands, though, it's a very tight top half of the table. We're tied for 7th with Wolves, but we're still only 4 points behind Manchester United. I'm still very upset with Arsenal right now. They can go suck eggs. Irving Lozano. I say work harder. Darn you. So, we're going to move forward a little bit. We'll get through this training, and we're going to read that email in just a second. Oh, that's good news. Gareth Bale has agreed terms with Napoli, so when the January window opens, we will have another $10.5 million in our transfer budget. I do have plans to see if I can bring on a center back that's world class. See if I can. I may have to get rough and sell somebody else like a Bergwijn or a Son or something. I hope I don't have to, but we may have to do that to bring on the quality at the back that we need to stop doing stupid stuff like that against Arsenal. We'll do this quick train here real quick, and then we'll move ahead. Game against AZ. I'm going to do this press conference, get the morale up a little bit, and unfortunately for AZ, we're about to take out a lot of frustration on them. So we'll go ahead and skip all the cutscenes and go straight to the lineup for AZ. We have Bizot at the back with Nguyen, Anton, Letchert, and Svensson as their back 4. They have a mid 3 of DeWitt, Koopmeiners, and Evian with their front 3 of Carlson and Stengs on the wing with Romero up top. So we have a 4-3-3 for AZ. I'm doing my normal 4-1-2-1-2. I say let's just go ahead, beat these guys, and oh good, they're even in red and with white shorts. This is gonna be fun. And we intercept the ball, and Son gets around his man immediately. We're gonna settle on this, and that's gonna be our first goal. That's how you start after the travesty that the last match was. 7 minutes in, we are 1-0 ahead of AZ. Yeah, it was quick. Son got it forward to Kane, and he immediately puts it through for a 1-0 lead for us. Let's go get some more. I'm still mad. And we have DeWitt and Carlson working us down the left side of the box. No, let's not let that through. Strakosha with the good save puts it out for a corner. We had given them an advantage because of a foul, but thankfully their corner is very unsuccessful. We're going to cut it back in away from our man over here, and this should be 2 if we play our cards right. I see some extra space over here, and I am suddenly getting very skittish. Ricardo gets it back to Kane. Okay, let's be patient. Let's keep the ball. Son's going to get forward to Region, who was offside. Zakaria blocks the pass. And we are definitely going to be away here. Bergwijn goes through to Kane, and this is going to be him with the brace here. Boom, there's our second one. 2-0 to us. We're picking that up because I wanted at least 5 out of this match. I had some stuff that I didn't commentate on earlier. Stengs and Svensson were working down the right side again, but they're just not any match for our quick strike that we have on the counter. That's 2 goals for Kane. I'm going to try to get him a hat trick at their expense. I'll take it for myself though. 2-0. Let's keep pushing. And DeWitt has it and passes back inside to Koopmeiners. And Romero has it and he passes back to Koopmeiners. They're not. The AZ are definitely no slouch, but we just have way too much quality at every position there. Let's keep our clean sheet though. Koopmeiners passes back inside to Evian. And Militao ends up with the ball. Stings works his way in our box. Don't foul him. Svensson's working over here. They're back out of the box so I can be a little bit more aggressive here. DeWitt passes it over to Coop Miners. They're down the middle. We do end up with the ball, though. Kane, were we offside? We were not offside. We were offside. Bergwijn, if he had held his run off one more step, that would have been us in 3-0 at the half. We could still be in 3-0 at the half here because Bergwijn gets past his man. Going to settle on this, and that's going to be 3 for us. I'm sorry, AZ, but you ran into not only a machine, but a very angry one at that. Bergwijn covers his face, and I think I covered a few spreads if you're a betting person. Bergwijn sees the through ball past his man, and they're all a little too close to the goalkeeper for my taste, but I'll still take them. That's 3-0 to us, and I'm still not quite calling the dogs off yet. Stangs is working down this right side well past the injury time. Come on, ref, end it. It's 3 minutes out of 1 here, and Stangs is just going to be working back and forth. Come on, game. There we go. That's the end of the half. 3-0 to us. I don't believe I'm going to be bringing on any prospects yet. We're going to get to about the 60th minute, and we're going to see if we can bring them on then. And Romero passes the ball out to the right wing again over to Calvin Stangs. He passes it back to Svensson, and this is starting to look a little bit familiar. That looks really familiar too with Zakaria blocking the pass, but it only clears out so far, and AZ still had the ball. AZ passes it back to Coop Miners, and they're doing well here, but hopefully not well enough. I'd like to keep a clean sheet if I can. Saved by Strakosha, sees us out for a corner. Stop it, AZ. Carlson gets it inside. Son has it, and the ball literally passes through the man. Great coding there, EA. And Anton has the ball over to Evian, and Stings has it. Skriniar blocks well. We're just going to pass this back to Strakosha, who's going to just hoof this away. 3-0, and we may have just set up a counter. Son gets it ahead to Ndombele. Can we just score with him? No, but Kane, you're a striker. You should be there. That should have been Kane in for a hat trick. We may still get one for him yet. Bergwijn kicks the throw in back to Reguilon. We're going to see if we can work this over to Kane. Oh, great. And Bergwijn gets forward to Son, and he may be around his man just like we have been before. We're going to try to cut that inside. Probably a poor decision on my part. I see Kane, but he's offside. We're going to go through to Reguilon on the left wing here. Keep the ball. We're going to go through one more time to Lo Celso, who's going to cross it inside. A little bit too far for anybody. It's only cleared out to Ricardo, though. This could be the hat trick for Kane. He passes through the 2 men. And we almost had a corner. Evian gets forward to Romero. And I overcommit, and Romero's in the clear. Militao's there to cover up my mistakes, though. But he's only able to clear it so far as Carlson. That's going to be out for a goal kick, I think. Yeah, we got 8 minutes left, and now's going to be the time where we can probably bring on some of those youth prospects. I want to get Partridge in there, so we're going to get Kane out because we'll need him a little bit more rested for West Ham up next. Pinto will be bringing on for Steven Bergwijn, who's surprisingly not very happy with me right now. I'm not sure why. We're also going to be bringing on Advisor for Zakaria. So we got youth up the middle. We're still up by 3 goals. We're going to see if we can see this one out. 2 minutes left in the match, and we have some good football from AZ here. Carlson has it down the left part of my box. And they had some space, but Weon just clears that outside for me. That should be it, but yeah, if we got forward a little bit quicker, we could have been in for a 4th. I'll take that sitting down, though. 3-0. Great performance. A little bit of redemption after the Arsenal match. And we are flying in the Europa League. 6 points out of 6. 2 wins out of our first 2 matches. And that is great. Let's go back to the tables. After that match, we have a few more emails coming in. I got a Youth Squad report, which... fine, whatever, players international leave. Here's the important one, though. Sebastian Gale has agreed to his short-term loan to Benevento. Short loan move to Benevento. He'll join there at the beginning of the transfer window, and as soon as the season ends, he will officially be a Benevento player, which makes me happy. Højbjerg is cleared to return, so that's good. He can start training with us and start getting back in the action. That makes me happy. We need that extra depth at CDM, and Højbjerg is a great player anyway. As you can see with the table, we're still in 7th, 1 point behind at least 4th place. So this next match against West Ham to start off the next episode is going to be super important. I'm going to take one more look at the table so we know exactly what we're coming up against. If we win, we will go ahead of Arsenal in 5th place on 15 points. I got 5th and 15th mixed up there. We do have a game in hand on the teams above us, so the game against West Ham is important. That'll put us up to 15 points, and hopefully you're here to see that at the start of the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the episode, make sure you punch that like button. I'm sure someone else has said that before, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any more episodes in the future. Make sure you're hitting the notification so you actually know when I upload these. Also, we do periodically stream on Twitch. It is twitch.tv/MrFreckles. Just like the YouTube channel, the link's down below, so make sure you're following me over there. We are pushing for some followers over there and pushing for subs over here. What I need to be pushing for right now is sleep. It's currently 1:20 in the morning, and I'm going to bed. Thank you for watching. Good night, everybody. Mwah. Have a great day.